First of all, welcome back to my channel. In this video I am going to talk about my knuckle dusters, and like you can see I have 3 of them, and they are all specifically made to fit my own hand. And I got a very large hand, so they are all pretty large in size. Now they are all different from each other, different materials as well as shape and thickness. So I will be talking about each one of them in not too much detail, but just enough so you can understand the differences. So let's go. If we start here, this is the first one that I made back when I was 15 years old. It's made out of steel, 10mm steel, so it's very strong and heavy, definitely the strongest of all 3. And you can see the thickness here. Now I can proudly say that this was my first ever real steel project that I made, that required some skill to build, because I had no idea what I was getting myself into at that time. I thought it was a piece of cake, but yeah, it definitely wasn't. I made this only with a hand drill and a file, so it took about 5 hours to make from start to finish. And I made these 2 with the same technique, so just by marking with a paper form or a mold, by marking all the lines and then drilling maybe 100 holes just around each hole that needed to be cut out, and then I would punch them out and file everything, and then lastly go over with a fine sandpaper to make this smooth finish. So yeah, it definitely took a lot of time, but I learned a lot, so it was a great learning experience. And these 2 were made with the same paper, so they are identical, except this one is made out of aluminum, so 12mm aluminum. You can see the difference in thickness. And this one is definitely the most comfortable to have in your pocket, because it's very lightweight, half the weight of if not 1/3 of the weight of this one. I will measure the weight of these in the end of the video. But yeah, very comfortable to wear, very comfortable because of the thickness and the lightweight. So then there's the last one, and this one is my personal favorite. Now this one was a totally different design and different building process, because I made this one 3 years later. So these 2 were made with 2 months apart back when I was 15, and this one was made when I was 18. And I made this one only out of nuts, stainless steel nuts. You can see everything is made out of nuts. So these were 24mm and this one was 30mm. So and this was I call this a weld art, because it's all TIG welded. And if some of you have been TIG welding before, you know how hard it can be to weld things like this. But it turned out great, and I'm super happy with it. And this design is my own, and the reason for this is to suit your thumb muscle. Like you can see, when I wear it, my thumb muscle fits perfectly in this curve here. So all the impact steers directly into your hand and your thumb muscles. So it's very, very comfortable as well. All right. Alright, that's it for this video. If you have any further questions, don't be afraid to hit me up in the comments and I will answer everything. Now I will be making more videos related to these dusters in the future. I will be doing some comparison on impact to see which one is the most comfortable and which one is the most effective, and also which one is the most suitable to have in your pocket. So stay tuned for that. And one last thing, I will be designing and building more dusters in the future as well. So I will be improving this design here to see if it can get any better. Now I'm very happy with how it is at this point, but there is always room for improvement, so we will see how that turns out. And yeah, maybe the classic design will always be the best design, but you never know unless you try something new. So that's what I will be doing. Alright guys, see you in the next video.